For this video, I've got some great photos of Roy Disney, Walt's older brother, as he visits the Florida property. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, I'm George Taylor from ImagiNERDing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos about Disney history, theme parks, and Disney books. All of these images are courtesy of the Florida Memory Project, part of the State Library and Archives of Florida. The first photo is one that a lot of people have seen. This is from the official announcement in Tallahassee about the Disney project. You can see Walt, Governor Hayden Burns, and Roy. I'm not sure what order these photos are supposed to be in, but I've tried to put them in some semblance of order. This image shows Roy and company checking out a map of the Florida property. Also included are Donn Tatum, real estate consultant Roy Hawkins, and Admiral Joe Potter. One source cited similar images as being from February 3rd, 1967. I can't imagine what Roy is pointing at in this photo. Maybe the direction of the castle for the future? Or he's pointing at all of the humidity. They broke out the trusty Toyota Land Rover to travel around the property. Sadly, not much else to tell about this image. Roy, what are you doing? Maybe he saw a gator. Or he's thinking about taking a swim. Well, I hope not. Anyway, it looks like Roy's gang is getting ready to take the boat excursion on one of the many lakes. I don't know for sure, but I assume this is Bay Lake, and they might be going to Discovery Island, or Raz Island as it was called previously. Roy must really like this map. The gang is half in the boat, and again, they could be going on a tour or they just landed. Anyone know? And Card Walker is the gentleman wearing the golf polo and the sunglasses. Hey, Card finally got in the boat. Admiral Joe Potter and Card Walker point out something to Roy. Too bad we can't get a higher quality scan. Ugh, that poor guy in the suit that's filming. And I wonder where those movies are anyway. Okay, so again, Card Walker is the one with the sunglasses on. This is a different dock from the one we saw earlier. Well, at least I think you can call it a dock. We've got two boats in the water. Oh, and it just hit me. There are some very high-level Disney executives standing on those rickety boards. Oh, I hope nothing happens. I'm assuming that this image features the cabin on Raz Island, which would be renamed Blackbeard's Island, then Treasure Island, and finally Discovery Island. The island was one of the spots that caught Walt's eye when they were looking for property near Orlando. He would fly over Central Florida in the company jet, and this island caused him to set aside the surrounding property as the first to be developed. Jeff Curdy's Since the World Began has an excellent section on Discovery Island that details the history. It was called Raz Island from 1900 to 1937 from the family that lived and farmed there. Delmar Nicholson, Florida's first disc jockey, purchased the area in the late 1930s. He lived on the island with his wife and a pet sand crane. When he fell ill, Nick sold the island to some local businessmen who used it as a hunting retreat. At some point, it was renamed Riles Island. Disney purchased the land in 1965. Oh, Roy, did you get lost in the woods? And I think there's someone behind you. You've got the whole crew checking out Roy's map. Card Walker with the sunglasses, Roy, real estate consultant Roy Hawkins, Donn Tatum, and Admiral Joe Potter. Roy's got his hand out for something. Maybe the deed to the property? No, at this point Disney owned all of it. Maybe Roy was asking for a snack, because I don't think you'd like Roy when he was hangry. This photo is a candid image of Donn Tatum and Roy Disney. I wonder what the joke was. Maybe how many Disney execs does it take to tour an island? No, I don't get it either. Does Roy have something in his hand? Maybe those snacks from earlier. What do you think about these photos of Roy Disney visiting the Florida property? Check out this book review I did of The Story of Walt Disney World, which features some images and information about building the Walt Disney World project. I'm George Taylor from ImagiNERDing, and I hope to see you in the parks.